Sorry, I had to go deal with something. 1, 2.
Cool.
Pugs. Incredibly set up. Hopefully we have some good pugs. No real memers.
No goats.
They're pugs. We have never ran goat. Genuinely, we have not run it ever. We've run every composition under the sun, but goat. The one time I think goats was played, pugs actually died for a good month.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was there.
I know. We just like to forget those times. Oh, please, Captain Host. I mean, we don't know what they're going to check. So, like, if you can entertain stream for a minute, like, I'm gonna go over there and check it out.
I'll just not talk. It'll be really awkward silence.
All right, that's good enough.
Yep, I know.
All right, so they're trying to figure out which, if any, free agents did show up, and I don't think any of them really did, judging from what they're saying.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean, but no, not really. Like, there's only like 2, but we're sort of 4, so that's unfortunate. But they're gonna start drafting. They can't hear that, right? Good. It's gonna be weird if you ever tell like, who is this third voice? Who are they talking? They will never. What? But it's actually seeing where we're picking teams, and we're actually gonna have Ronan and Costanza picking 2 lifelong rivals. And when it comes to stealing each other's SR, Ronan gatekeeping Costanza out of Diamond many times. And they both are going to draft the free agents first, of course, making sure they do get to play. They aren't last or anything like that. So let's see what other drafts. Bag of cheese for the side of Ronan. Statics. I can't say that. Sloth for the side of Costanza. I expect Chewy or Governor to pick. Both really good players. Oh, no, actually, Jaharo picked, who is Crab. Pick. Thinking about this. Trying to calculate who is pick. Who will be playing. Who will be
Probably gonna be Chewy.
Or Rice.
Yeah.
Maybe even Lua. Lua's not actually a bad pick, but like I think they're trying to pick around the free agents so they actually have a time to shine. They can play what they need to play.
Told you they picked Chewy.
Did pick Chewy? Wow, alright. Alright, Hill, aka Wombo. I will be referring to him as Wombo because I cannot fucking say that. Let's choose 3 people left. All very good pick, in my personal opinion, but I expect Rice, Guff, and
there are 5 people left.
Yes, but you know there was gonna be 2 left. You know.
Oh, I get it now.
All right, Guff, and wow, either Lua or or McKenna. McKenna isn't bad.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna do main tank, but I don't expect Ronan to actually play main tank. He probably is gonna be playing Torbjorn, and they do pick McKenna. All right, let's see what map we're rolling out to. Map pick goes to the side of Costanza. We're probably gonna get Pugs Row for the first. I actually don't know. Either Pugs Row, I expect Li Zhang, or
Busan.
Busan. Yikes.
Okay, so Costanza is throwing.
Actually, he is. And they disperse into their channels. I expect to see some type of ball composition, in my personal opinion. As I know Ronan likes to play that ball pick, and then or even Jahara. Jahara likes ball, so it's just gonna be interesting what we.
Yeah, all of the tanks here like ball.
Not McCanada.
Except, yeah. I was gonna
He-
say, except maybe McCanada.
He's in his rhyme.
Yeah.
Oh, the leaf. The leaf has taught him well. 14 seconds. Busan downtown. You know, we got this big train rolling through. Like they're like red team's about to roll through the enemy opposition. And I got my favorites on red team. And we are off to the ready. Ooh, interesting.
Mercy Ana on blue side.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty standard for here.
Yeah, it really is.
Gets on his Doomfist. Maybe they should play Dive instead, in my opinion, for this. Get like a Mercy and then just play Doomfist with no Dive. And then on the other side, you have Ronan picking Reinhardt, which I don't expect anything else, but I actually don't think they know what they're picking. Oh, they're just not.
Yeah.
Ollie seeing the ultimate. Okay, he does. And they're going to roll out the mid and we're going to see what's going to happen in this fight. Besides, is waiting on the high ground, about to go in and drop all to the high ground.
Everybody just like immediately jumps on Costanza.
Me gonna talk that, but get back. Teddy gets to pick on the package. That's big, and then Chewie get to pick on the Ollie. Jumper there to fall down to Costanza, and this fight just seemed to be very blue favorite.
Yep.
Costanza, but McCanada falls to the Wombo, and then Chewie gets to pick on the Ronan, but Ronan
gets rezzed.
Well, that fight just seemed to go very blue favor. Like Red kind of had the initial start, but they're running a weird monk. Never mind. There's actually Jaro does switch to Zarya.
The Zarya one trick himself.
I don't think it's polite to call him that. I mean, you might have at least a good diva, but the Tater takes out Wombo immediately with that. What a get shot!
And the Shatter gets nobody.
Shattered there, whiffed it, gave it a good spank. But then Package Cheese gets slapped, and Chewie's on the flank. Cheese goes down to Shatter.
Yeah.
By McCanada, and McCanada is just rolling over the enemy team. Valkyrie's used by Static's block, and they basically use all their ultimate. They're gonna have Meteor Strike Graviton combo coming up here. What do you think? What do you think about that? Like,
yeah. Red side should be trying to farm up a Dragon Blade if they can.
they definitely should be able to. It's very possible, especially from Wombo.
Yeah.
Wombo is pretty good at this game, hitting masters, doing really well. Graduated from Mercury Cougars season 2, but then Costanza gets the back line, almost takes out Ollie, almost shutting that fight down immediately. But Costanza is gonna go back. Just waiting.
It's like Costanza's. Oh.
Costanza misses the pick. The rest side just seem to be cleaning up. Tater only getting one pick on the pack of cheese. Costanza using the meteor strike.
Wombo climbing up to Tater.
Taking him, pushing him back. But that seems kind of like a waste from the side of blue team, just using your ultimates there. You're just gonna let them stay, repush, back up, and you come back in, you have grab meteor strike combo. There's really nothing they would have been able to do with get. But into this next. Oh, my camera's scuffed.
Yeah, blue side only has 1 or 2 ults coming up, whereas red side has around 4. So this will be an uphill battle for blue side.
But blue side already has the advantage. They took out. I can't remember who they took out, but Costanza takes out Ollie with the first opening pick. But then they get shredded immediately. Mercy, and McKenna, and Shattered Claw falling down, and Wombo is just in the back line, terrorizing them. Jaharo melts them and melts them, taking out Costanza, and then Ronan gets one on the Hung Draw. Just, that. I just did it.
Almost took out Tater there. Would have been a huge stagger.
Your blue side has a lot of ultimates. They do have the Nano Reinhardt, and he has Shatter. The Visor comes out, and Valkyrie is ready. Doomfist all should be up by the end of this fight, so this should be an easy win for the side of blue.
But, you know, Bob is always an option.
Bob's always an option, and Taylor has just been shutting down people. But then somebody gets sucked immediately. Cassandra got slept. Or not, I mean stunned actually, and just get taken out immediately by Canada. He's wiping the field with everyone, not able to do anything. They should just back off here. But it seems that blue side actually has not capped a point yet. And then with that, Gerard will go up there to live with his people in the ground, the gnomes. What a sad day.
The only ult Red has here is Shatter coming up soon. But,
I mean,
for blue, they have a Doomfist ult.
Yeah, but the counterpin comes in, and McKenna is just sleeping in their back line, doesn't even have that Shatter ready. To try to do his best to try and probably protect the point so he seems to even have it with it. But then Red Team actually gets to pick on the Tater and Sloth, so we're gonna see what happens here. McKenna gonna fall down and run it. Ollie takes out Hundrel, and that's just a clean wipe.
One ultimate used. Isn't too bad.
He isn't. Oh, Wombo comes out with his signature. What up, guys? Just Cassandra comes in, touching the point, trying to clark that overtime. Meteor strikes right out, drops right down on the Guffinator, and doesn't get him. Lucio comes through. This should be an interesting fight. Well, Wombo takes out Potato. Ooh, that is an interesting fight. But then the big shatter comes out, but then McKenna dies for it.
Good. It's hard denied by yesterday. The only thing left of testing this point is just a Mercy, which is now dead.
Done her pride. Kept her team alive as best.
Yep.
Couldn't frag one day.
And the first win goes to Red side.
So like, what do you
Yep.
what do you think's gonna happen? What do you expect? What type of comp?
Think it's just gonna be, like, you know, Ryan Zarya here. Maybe a bit of mixing it up, because this is Pugs, and Pugs are weird.
Pugs are very weird. No character composition. Ryan Zarya, standard DPS, almost standard support line for me. Let's see what's gonna happen. Gonna go out to the mid fight, and it's gonna be battle royale. Canada takes a few between the bubbles do nothing. Both bubbles are down, but then Governor gets the pick on the Canada. Ooh, this just seems to be very red side. We're running off the map. They're just gonna try and push him. Maybe get some picks here, but then Wombo's on his signature tracer pick, trying to deal some damage. Cassandra isn't able to get anything. These bubbles are just here to stop him immediately. Blue side gets extremely chunked, but I don't know what. Cassandra goes in, gets out. Doesn't really do. First cap will go over to red side.
But then blue team comes right back to contest. They're a bit too late.
A bit too late, but they might be able to win this here if they're able to focus their targets correctly and not just let them protect on display for as long as they're actually going.
Blue team has more ults, so should go pretty swiftly for blue side, and that is exactly what happens.
Blue side's going to be coming up on the sound barrier. They're going to be coming up on this Doomfist ultimate, and then we're actually going to have amplification matrix coming out from Baptiste with the shatter and a Bob, and actually almost every ultimate except for Tracer Pulse Bob is actually going to be coming up very soon for Red Team. But McKenna does have his shatter ready alongside the sound barrier and his Doomfist ultimate, and as I said, Cassandra gets the pick on Ollie with that rocket punch. McKenna uses his shatter. He gets Guffinator. And Garg is very low, gets pit, and they should just back up here, not use any ultimates, just die. And that'll be a clean fight.
Bob gets hard focused, and Costanza picks up 2 with the Meteor Strike.
Not just spend nothing left, but they want to take the Costanza with the pulse bomb coming in. But Jaharo does have this graviton surge ready. You can just grab them and they'll just swing into it, and it's actually pretty free. Nothing is really here to stop them. But the shatter comes out, doesn't really get anything from Ronan. From Ronan, and they're just gonna push in here. Red Tide just seemed to have this easy in the bag to recap point, but no, running falls the Tater, and they actually might be holding this. Bob just comes on, he's shooting, firing down onto the point, showing the red squad that he is not afraid. He is a man.
But the point does get flipped over to red side. And now a sad sloth just tries to run away.
He did it. He did his best. He did his job. But now he must go to froggy heaven. Fun fact: all frogs go to heaven. Not those filthy.
That's a good fact.
Not them filthy Smurfs though. They don't go to heaven. But see, we're pushing through. We're gonna put down the amplification vector, shooting into the enemy team, and Hanjo gets picked off immediately before he's even able to use that graviton surge by package. No immortality field, and Ollie takes out Costanza, and Taylor just has to retreat here. Back up. Going back with the team. Get ready for this recontest.
Yeah, I don't know why Costanza thought he could 1v6.
And he did. I mean, he's Costanza. He tried to do what he can. And then Wombo takes out Chili with the post bomb on a Moira. That is nearly impossible.
Unfortunate.
Moira is one of the most slippiest, thinnest characters in this game. And he got her with that. That's amazing. And when Canada gets shattered, gets it on one, counter charges the fight, and into the grab that fight.
Rev used by Hanjo only. And Ronan takes out Costanza. And Mechanic gets taken out too.
Light seem to be very red side favorite. We actually might be. This actually might be just a whole map win just for red side.
By the looks of it, it might be, but Costanza's probably going to use his ult here just to try and contest for a little bit longer.
They'll be down right into that Zarya Graviton surge, and that was going to be a clean wipe by Red. Pugs here are usually eventful, but seeing Ronan playing Reinhardt, now that's interesting. Here we got to play the game.
That's pretty rare.
With his
Costanza on the best.
Wow, they skipped it! Pack of cheese! Pack of cheese said, forget your highlight intro, bro.
Pack is throwing.
That is shocking. Well, we're going to start doing the redrafting here. We're going to put 2 new tabs, pick 2 teams of 6, and we're going to see what they're able to do this time.
Who are the captains going to be?
I got money. Is going to be... Oh, it's going to be Lua and Quill. It's going to be... pretty interesting. I don't really know Quill. I haven't really talked to him, but I know Lua, coach for Mercury Cougars here in the league, so it's going to be interesting. Let's see what type of team he draft. Okay.
This is turning into a huge Pugs lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 more slots before the entire lobby gets filled up.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be interesting. Well, let's see what they're actually going to pick. Maybe they're trying to understand if people are free agents, and they're trying to make sure they actually get their icons ready and play. So we're wait. See what type of stuff is happening. Excuse me? Sorry. Cough. Don't need to cough when that ain't a good thing. Okay, they're actually going to start casting now. And Nico is actually going to be joining the lobby too. This is actually a full Pugs lobby.
I have never seen this before in my life.
This is actually a rare occurrence here in Overwatch. We're so hard to get Pugs running, but maybe because we're running them a bit earlier than we usually do, which is usually around midnight, this is actually going to be working here. But it seems that red team is going to catch Costanza a pack of cheese, and then Lua is going to catch Wombo. I'm sorry, I can't say that alt name, and they're just going to start picking the third pick. I don't know. It probably is Jiho. I can't say it. Oh my god, Korea Booth. I know it's some Korean name. God,
Endo can't say names.
I can't say Asian name. Uh, and
Oh,
GBS gets picked up by Lua. I actually don't know GBS either. A lot of these people are actually relatively new to me because a
it
lot of my
looks like
native.
yeah, it looks like Nico gets picked up by the red team.
Interesting and not interesting.
And Elvera gets picked up by Lua.
I'm not too sure, but they're just swapping around players. Hopefully, people actually do get to be played. The top three do have to be picked: Rice, Smurf, Slayer, and Rice and Smurf, Surf Player, and Han only doesn't have to play.
No, he doesn't.
So yeah, it's just Rice and Surf Player, so they should definitely be in this. Yep,
Oh,
Surf Player gets picked, and Rice definitely has to be picked at this point. Or else that would be a
and red
violation
team
of our
gets
pledge.
Ronin.
Of course, Tang Mei and Ron, and I expect them to be playing some type of tour board here.
Red team gets Hanjo only, and blue team gets Rice.
All right, let's go. Let's figure out what map we're going to. We're probably might be going to go Patrol, maybe some Lijiang, maybe some
I
Lord
mean,
Patrol. I
Lua's
mean,
picking the map, so
yeah,
Legion.
Lijiang. Bruh, Lijiang Tower, one of the weirdest maps in this game. You can play you can play about one composition on this map, and we call it go. But nah, really, you play multi DPS, you play dive, you just play whatever. Honest, it's just gonna be a
Yeah,
fun time for you.
you can play pretty much anything. You know, you could just play 6 DPS. It'll probably work out.
It'll probably work. I expect it to work at a time. And let's see. We're on gardens too, so we actually might see some die. A really great witch map here. Mm. So let's gonna see what type of action we're gonna be getting into Overwatch. Oh, I do not have water. That. And Garden plays control. Typical. Overwatch League advertisement. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. You know. Okay, it actually seems like they actually might be going with a ball competition with Ronin on that ball. Fun fact, Ronin has actually one-tricked Hamster to Masters on the alternate account, which I find to be very skeptical, but I gotta take it at face value.
Yeah, and it looks like Ryan Zarya with dive DPS on the side of blue team.
I'm gonna show you exactly what's gonna happen here. Basically, Ronin's gonna roll through the point and smack them all. That's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna get 1 or 2 kills. Only 1 or 2. Oh wait, they're actually going the back way. They're actually playing this relatively smartly.
Looks like red team is just holding off a bit before they do their big engage. Red team actually switched it up to a triple healer comp. See how they play this.
Cassandra is actually on the mercy pick here. This is actually going to be interesting, but they're doing against anti immediately. Shadow Retaliate Pool right to Ali, and then Rodrigo should be falling out of back here pretty soon.
Lua almost has their ultimate already, and this fight is gonna go to blue.
Wombo takes out Broden, and then Lua takes out Quill, and then Nico gets debated by GBS, and that's just gonna be easy picking for him to jump off the map. And Cassandra almost falls. He does fall to Wombo, and then Lua takes out hand only. Blue team just getting these picks and daggers, building your ultimates up and up and up. They have post bomb. They have post bomb graviton combo. This is something we haven't seen in a long time in Overwatch. This might actually be exciting.
They almost have all 6 ultimates, whereas the red side only has 4.
Yes, because they kept switching up the composition. Now they're actually going to be running the Sabra with this composition. But the issue with this composition actually is the McCree. McCree is never something you should be running from one-side DPS. And then
Wombo fails the grab.
Actually whiffed it.
And Ronin is going to go diving in by himself, picking up the kill Lua.
And the Quill brings out the Deadeye, pops out Wombo, just set down, the Valkyrie's popped by
GBS gets nanoed, and picks up 3 with the Shatter. However, only finds Costanza. But shortly after, he will get taken out by Ollie. This looks like our red favored fight.
Maybe. Red favorites, actually, they still keep holding the point, but the Rhoda gets slept right outside the main gate. Genuinely just feeding his brains out. But Lua takes out Costanza in the back.
Ronan is still contesting the point.
Is touching, making sure they don't want them to get any of this percentage until they have the advantage. Nico almost hits 50% of the EMP, but Ali has this barrage ready. Will he come in and use it and show that he is the best? But then Wobble takes out yesterday swinging at him.
And it looks like the Pharmacy is going on to the point. But Mercy can't seem to find her Pharah, so she dies.
Right here, I feel like this is actually solely blue favor, and they should have been able to win this here. Not using any ults, and forcing our to use their ults, and they use B for no apparent reason, just to clear out the buy, just for that security, or maybe even to just stunt on the enemy team and show them that they're the best. But Cassandra comes as actually on the Brigida, the Pugs killer herself. Pulse Bomb comes out, but it's disappeared because for some reason when you kill traits or mid Pulse Bomb animation, it doesn't count as a projectile anymore. That is very sad. But then GBS and Lua gets 2 picks onto the far and onto the Sombra. But then the brother comes in to try to contest, gets done.
It looks like Costanza is going AFK in the middle of a match.
Costanza always throwing game, losing SR. What a sad day in hell.
Yeah, Costanza's hard stuck in Elo hell.
Hard stuck in Elo hell. I mean, let's check out Costanza's SR right now. Let's just inform the stream. Ooh, Costanza's only 3.09k. And he's a doofus. One trick. That's a bit of a yike. In my opinion. But how are you gonna go?
Monkey comp coming out from red side. And a May coming out from blue.
This feels like this is actually going to be interesting. I've never seen a triple DPS with a monkey before. Well, I did once. It was played by the Houston Outlaws, but I don't acknowledge that team existed. And now they're going to be pushing right on the point, trying to battle this out. Ali gets to make up blue with it immediately, but the kill is actually very extremely low, needing some healing to come through for him. But then Ali pushes in, just trying to do whatever damage he can, but he should fall here. There's really nothing he can do. He's 1 HP. Yesterday takes out Swear Player and Right takes out Ollie. This is kind of an even trade. They might be the winner, but Nico takes out Right. Ooh, this is definitely winnable for Red side. But then yesterday falls, getting knocked off the map. But no, Costanza with the big stun was top star.
Name coming in and contesting. Gets Zarya bubbled. Will blue team actually be able to hold on to this?
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. No, I actually don't think they can. They just have to kill
Oh, they left the point for a second. And that's going to be the first capture over to red. Ronan gets nanoed, and he's just gonna clean up.
Messing these staggers up, showing them that they are the boss.
Nearly 4 ultimates coming out for the side of blue. So if they can hit a solid grab, it should be an easy fight with a grab blizzard.
Just grab, yeah, like you said, just grab blizzard, hit him down, it's easy.
Nico pops his high noon.
GBS just tried to shatter and didn't even create and got killed for it. That is actually unfortunate. Like, genuinely unfortunate.
Yeah, when GBS got killed, you knew the fight was over right there and then.
Yeah. He's back then. Yeah. Beat it.
But now 2 ults on the side of red and 3 on the side of blue.
Let's see, as you said, they're gonna grab Blizzard, they're just gonna clean it up, they should be able to just do that to plate. And they're just gonna hold it.
And Ollie uses his barrage to take out Alvera, but wasn't in time.
See, but as long as they took, that is a 0 to 71%, and right at the start, this game is already looking very red favored. They should be able to do this.
Yeah, Red will have time to farm up maybe EMP high noon and then just wipe the floor with everybody.
Maybe. But then Nico actually does get to pick up the Lua. That's actually massive, just hitting that headshot. Showing him that, hey, yo, I might not be as high ranked as you, Lua, but look, I got spirit. I got spunk. And then Ronan just cleaving the backline. Ollie takes out another one on Rice. And they're just going to be dominated. Boy, Ollie gets another one on the Wombo. Nico gets one on the Smurf player. And Louis
GBS, he uses his shatter for some reason.
Just, maybe he's trying to assert his dominance, like I said. Most Ryan players have very fragile egos. That's why they only play Reinhardt and not anything else like Winston or Orisa. Or Hammond. But the EMP is here. The EMP setup is just gorgeous. They're just going to wait for them to push. And the second they do, kablam, it's over. Okay, that's fine. Rather trying to have an
Lucio is tickling the point a little bit. But here comes Quatoxic with the 2 EMP. And Nico does use his High Noon, but gets taken out by Lua.
So I should be very favored about these. They're both even, they're both up, and Primal Rage comes
Runner
out.
pops ult.
Yeah, that's just how the nature of that works. And pushing in here, yesterday gets to pick on Lua with that Primal Rage, and they're probably knocking him off the map, or actually just straight up killing him with the massive juggles. Ooh, but the shatter comes through, and it doesn't really get anything because he gets melted immediately by Ollie, and then the Katanza and Ollie gonna pick up the prize.
And this map is gonna go to Red.
This is stress, my humble opinion. I forgot my train of words. Oh dang! I feel like a dum dum. I actually forgot my train of thought. I was gonna say a cool pun, chat.
Hopefully you remember it, but Red team is gonna come out with Orion Zarya, and so is Blue, so this is gonna be a Orion Zarya matchup.
I expect to decide what yesterday to really have a good chance of this.
Nico on that Mei gonna be trying to wall off anybody who pushes up a bit too far.
The issue with it is that they push up too far, they can just push down main, and then that's the new thinking. But the guy falls back. Red team should just be thinking about, hey, I should probably either stay point, die on it, for it, or just fight back to your team. Get rid of, just position yourself correctly.
The first capture is gonna go over to Blue, but Red, it looks like they're coming in hot, with Costanza trying to 1v6 again. The support getting taken out on both sides.
On both sides. Q takes out Lua on that Zarya. Any ultimates coming up that are really interesting are probably the Shatters and the Coalescence issue they try to keep yesterday alive. OBS gets a shatter, doesn't shatter anything, but then Ronan gets the free shatter, gets moved up to the air, and he gets nothing with his shatter. That's just unfortunate. I've never seen
Ronan goes
like
charging into the back line and dies. And Red is getting some percent. They nano GBS a bit early here.
Maybe they're gonna try
Let's see if we can make up for it. Lua goes on the flank behind, taking out Hancho only. Looks like this fight is going Blue.
Yeah, but more than likely, Blue should be able to hold this kill around here, and they're solid golden. Even if that round was somehow able to make it out, he was gonna get charged, and that was just yikers. They're really pushing back into the fight. They're pushed up
Huge
at the gate.
grab by Wombo. Gets nobody, though.
Nobody, but
Rice
then
is
the
coming
tire
off
comes
the
out.
tire. Also picks up nobody. Red finally starts pushing in.
Pushing in, trying to take their advantage. They don't want to let them get too much more percentage on it. They would just want to win here, hold it, then show that they just hold this place. But see that red side is actually gonna start winning this with Nico getting to pick up onto their Ana, but they only get to pick on the right, so we get to pick on the right hard with the Deadeye, and then the Graviton comes out from Q, and they're gonna see what they're able to get. And red side is able to clean this up with Q getting another 3 kills. There's already getting one, and Katanza getting also one. That's actually just a very clean fight. Not using that many ultimates, only using really 3. I don't know if they have coalescence up beforehand if they use it during the fight, but that was actually a really good fight.
Red team is a bit far back, so let's see what their plan is here.
Just never lose another fight, Papega. That's what they need to do. And the 5-man shatter comes out onto the fucking red team. Just actually getting...
Blue is just dropping kills everywhere.
Actually demolished them, aced them all.
I think the only win condition here is if they pull off a successful grav tire, but the chances are pretty slim.
Yeah, incredibly. That's what they really is. But the blue team does take it back. They do get 3 picks, but then their Jugrat gets picked up return by the other BT Zarya there, but then their Jugrat gets take it down, and their Zarya take it down, and that's just easy clear up at the first.
That's
And
gonna
that's
be the win to blue. It's gonna be Rice's Junkrat. With the cleanup on GBS's Fat Shatter.
Actually massive. Genuinely massive. I've never seen a shatter like that in the past few days. And then the cards, of course, they're waiting to go back to the lobby. They're probably trying to wait for something. I don't know. But, you know, that's just how we roll here at OW. Scuffed, but we're dead scuffed.
Scuffed or not, we like pugs.
We like pugs. We like pugs. Alright. Oh. So, you know, more captains, more issues, more... It's gonna get pitched, it's gonna get played, and it's gonna be great. Hugh, you're gonna... something really fast? I gotta burp.
It's like Sloth is gonna be our first captain. And Tater.
I picked very, standard, weird picking these guys.
Pat gets picked up first. For Sloth. And Costanza for Tater. Sloth is going to take GBS.
Trying to get more of these free agents and showing off their talent, doing the best they can.
Tater takes McCanada.
A really good pick. Solid top 400. Wow, I expected there to be anything more, but these picks are actually going by relatively slow.
Red takes Wombo.
Wombo combo. Sniping head. doing his best. That ain't Falco though. That ain't Falco for the next pick. And
Looks like
right,
Tater is stacking his team.
more than likely. And Captain Gamer is also here, another free agent. Pretty Pog Lucio completely demolished the enemy team's Reinhardt on Rialto, and it was kind of sad. Let's see what happened to him now.
Ollie gets picked up, and Jaharo gets picked up by Sloth.
That should be correct because Jahar did not get to play last game. But a great sport for sitting out and not leaving.
Hanjo only is our final pick for Tater.
True.
And now we're just waiting on our map.
Hopefully we get a good map this time.
Not control.
I'm down for not control, maybe.
Blizzard World.
Oh no, it should not.
Bunker is a really good option on defense here. But let's just see what they run.
Actually, Nico and Q leaving the game, leaving the lobby. Shorty has it down. We're actually going to probably see some interesting, like one that we already know. But Blizzard World, actually my least favorite map in the entire game. Remove it, like, well, actually no, Dorado praised it, but this map as a whole is actually so bad because it's like, bruh, it just isn't worth it. It's not worth it at all to like do anything here. Terrible, it's bad. I just
Looks like a Ryan
would
Zara
recommend playing it ever.
coming out from red side for defense, while blue side goes for a double sniper comp.
This, I mean, pretty standard. Long sight lines for the map. Hopefully they're able to make something with it. Like with it, this normal average composition, I expect. I don't know what I expect. I don't know. I don't know Blizzard World term.
Reinhardt is holding up top with his Hanzo, not protecting his healers at all. He drops down.
Drop down, back up. And if I could actually get a TP to the high ground, I'd take it. Leave Wombo on the low ground, trying to get that bit. They're just huddling inside of the play. I guess they're waiting for another TP to try to boost us forward. And that after they comes out getting almost everybody on that team. And then Cassandra actually takes out Wombo with the fire with a well-placed fire strike, just trying to do what he can.
The immortality field is popped pretty early.
That could actually
Wombo
cost.
tries to get the pick on Canada on the Zen. But Tater gets taken out by Jaharo on the Sim.
Yes. Just that's why he plays it all around. Keeping this hold. It's just showing that he just is gonna play this. Keep it moving. It's actually interesting to see Danza on ride. Maybe because he's not allowed to play Zenyatta since he threw his OD the game today on Zenyatta. Ooh, wait, that wasn't supposed to say that. But like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I kinda do.
Kinda do, brother. Kate Conner. Alright, moving up out here in the country. We got the red team pushing forward, trying to take the advance. Trying to get the card as much distance as they can. TP set up behind the Reinhardt though, and they're just trying to pull
But it did
back.
not pick up the turrets.
Costanza gets shattered! Oh my gosh. Costanza just screwed himself swinging into the enemy team.
McKenna does react with a trance though. And Matrix is down, but behind everybody on the red team. Oh, but GBS does get shattered by Costanza. And it looks like blue team has won this fight.
They definitely have. They just back up, give it up, go home. Go home, go man. That's what they need to do.
Chewie pops his ult
Interesting.
and attempts to go and spawn camp red team.
Chewy is that Moira in your backline in solo queue that your supports are always complaining about. Chewy will always be in your backline, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, no matter who he's playing, he will be in your backline.
Genuinely.
Looks like red team is going to take this path on the left, but they get split up by a well-placed dragon by Hancho only.
Chewy gets to pick on Wobble with the backline.
And it looks like they're focusing down Jaharo on the point.
They try to keep moving. They have to be when you try. Keep better.
Both tanks down on the side of blue. But Mechanido and Chewy picking up some kills.
They Mortality feel flaws from red side, and they should be able to put Champion with a fresh shatter. That is nowhere near it's close to his shatter, but he won't have it for the disengage. So they should be able to just walk around, get a few shatters, easy clappers. Or maybe Contender just had to drop a shield one more time, and then like his entire team shatter, and there's really nothing they can do to protect them other than probably grab them away.
I have a feeling this is going to be a big ultimate fight because both teams have 3 or 4 ults up, almost 5.
I mean, that's exactly what's gotta happen. And that's how it comes out, but it doesn't really get anything because the Daywall just sitting in front of him. Symmetra just looking at him like, hey, yo, you can't do that, Costanza.
Costanza is flanking around, hits a pretty fat shatter onto GBS, but then gets killed shortly after.
But like back on it, they're trying to push, they're trying to cap it. This is actually one of the harder points to cap because just playing the respawns are just right there, getting on, and they're actually not going to be able to get it. Not going to be able to hold, and they should just back up, wait for their chance to recontest, just give it to them. There's nothing wrong with admitting, hey, yo, we lost, time to retreat.
Looks like Tater. Looks like Tater, Ollie, and GB and Costanza are gonna get caught out.
Yes.
And killed. Red team does notice Hanjo only behind them. Looks like Wombo's going up to deal with him. He does take out Hanjo only, leaving Costanza all alone on the point.
All on point, but then all the teammates right there to back him up. Ollie takes a chunk of damage from the McCree.
And it looks like Wombo doesn't know how McCree's ult works.
Wombo has his back. His way. And no, the scimitars are showing their true power, the power of the rain. This should be an interesting battle. Carvel and even because you have to give it to but no, this fight should be blue side favor after your Zari goes missing, but after your Moira goes missing down to the flashbang by Wombo. It's just you just need to back up and wait. Your primary source of healing is.
Costanza is gonna go try and 3v. Oh no, his team is there with him.
Protect them, protect the car, try moving back, try to let anybody get out.
Jaharo dies, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Chewy throws in a ball to get ult charge.
I think it's more so he's trying to just to like come up, be like, yeah, but I'm in your back line. What are you gonna do?
Both teams have their shatter, so this should be an interesting battle of trying to read the opponent.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
But Ollie and Crab Dance do take out each other.
True. This battle, right? And the biggest shatter I've ever seen in my life come through for Costanza, shattering almost every single member of the team.
Costanza rolls over GBS and the rest of his team.
Genuinely rolled them. Only 60 seconds remaining for this attack from the blue squad. I mean, from the red squad. I'm sorry. And let's see what they're able to pull out here.
Blue side does have that dangerous Grav Dragon. Sloth should be trying to farm Grav. I mean, not Grav, Trans, sorry.
Standard lets down his shield immediately and gets fucking melted. Actually melted. So we're moving up in this.
It's in a really weird spot, but...
No, that's the best amp matrix you ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he gets everybody in the angle. Look, GBS gets the pick off on the honor because of that amp matrix. And round 1 is going to be complete. Red Side completing the whole map, albeit in overtime. So they're only going to get 1 minute for this first attack.
Yeah, if Blue Side can complete it with just a second remaining, they'll have a better chance of winning.
I feel like they might be able to roll it, or they're gonna get full held here. I'm not really one to like think about that stuff right now, but I feel like it's either gonna be they're gonna make it a good time, or else they're gonna know.
Oh, Red Time actually does have time left. They have 13 seconds. But that's gonna get bumped up to a minute.
Well, this is gonna be kind of interesting. When they see what they run, maybe they will get full held, maybe they won't. I expect the full hold though. But like some of the other casting at our in the servers, like, oh no, we'll bet on.
Looks like Telebunker from the red side.
Hello. Oh, yep. Just keep you around. You're able to do what you want. This actually is very viable on this map just because of all the high ground you use to get the match set up. So this is going to be interesting to see how they use it. Hopefully, Jahar will repeat his range out with.
And Blue Side coming out with a classic Ryan Zarya comp.
Classic, but they are ready for this Bastion. I'm telling you, they are not ready for the Bastion.
They really aren't.
Get melted and die. Let's exactly see what we're gonna be.
The Bastion is obliterating the blue team. And that Arista halt prevents them from going anywhere, while the Bastion just shoots them at his will.
Exactly. Free farming down in the center lane, trying to get some pressure up in here, but I don't think this team blue is actually going to be able to push through this as they want to. They're just
Ollie did switch over to the Pharah to try and get some splash damage on that tightly packed bunker. Captain Gamer should be able to just disable it by going up there and killing him, or just defense matrixing all of his rockets.
Completely, but then you have to watch out for DM and try to use it for like other things. But he actually switched to the jug right here. No more fires. There's a lot of swaps. The ultimate economy is relatively bad on both sides.
And Costanza gets taken out by Wombo again. And Wombo uses his ult, picks up 2. Ollie's trying to get out. It looks like he's going to.
They're actually are gonna get. They're more than likely gonna get full hell here. They're not able to handle this match, even though they could play quad DPS or actually just go dive into him with a far and just actually let this mouse or whatever it is, rodent curl back up in whatever hole it. I'm just. I don't know actually. I don't know. I'm just the Easter Bunny boys. That's what we doing. We casting this. But let's see what type of Easter stuff we're gonna do.
Blue team tries to go the same way again, but red team is ready for it.
I guess he sends out his amplification mage, trying to do anything, gets nothing with it. The immortality buff effectively fall down, and just see that we're gonna be able to do this. They're just guarding it. They're just guarding it with the wall and everything. As long as they keep this shield up, they should be able to have this relatively easy.
Ollie does take out the Bastion, and Hanjo only goes in with the blade. kills the Mercy, which is huge. But Captain Gamer does take out Tater.
You see that blue squad is actually going to be able to take or come over though and take this. We're just contesting for more time just to let their other teammates get back. Or maybe they're just trying to get the match and die. That's actually really good.
And Blue, after a while, does actually cap the first point, which is cool.
Actually.
Chewie dies trying to use his ult, which is pretty unfortunate.
We're on the street, on the street space. More action, hopefully more type of just anything.
Red team is still running the Sebastian defense, but except they switched over their Mercy for an Ana. Red team with almost 3 ults.
You get red. I expect this big thing from the Sebastian ultimate. As I said, that they're busted out. They just start hunking them loogies right at the other team. Then the wall comes out, but I don't actually know where this wall is. There it is. It's at a very weird angle. I don't know if it's potential or what. This wall is accurate.
The tire does come out from Ollie, picks up both supports, and this fight might actually go in favor of the blue team.
Blue team is able to hold this. This is actually going to be astonishing. They're able to do it, and they just keep it moving. Well, like, there's actually 2 more on the point. Maybe they'll actually keep pushing. Nope. Hand only takes out 2, gets picked by Charles' turret. That's just unfortunate. Blue team just keep defending, trying to push up. They want to push up here. Just get this point, get it out of the way. But then the fat shatter comes out. Doesn't really kind of for anybody, but the amplification gates trying to keep everybody he can alive. That's easy to do.
Chewie uses ult and McCanada has his. Do you think we could be expecting a grav blade here or no?
I don't think they could be. I don't think they see each other. That's what a lot of people do anymore. No back cap either. And we're just gonna keep holding this point. But of course, 2 have to overextend and feed the other lane. That's just.
Tater is trying to hide behind a pillar.
Right. He's gonna hit them with the fattest shatter you've ever. He's not even playing Reinhardt, but he's gonna hit them with the fattest shatter you've ever seen. Likely gonna go after this grabber dog trying to get something with it. I already have my OEG body. But yeah, that's gonna be
Tater is sneaking around up on top of the bridge. Hits a grab on GBS, and here comes the grav blade.
Grav blade
doesn't pick up anybody. Oh, but Hunch only.
Fire strike kill. I genuinely shocked him.
Just
Actually, 3. Extended does get shattered here. That is actually unfortunate.
And then
the other
solo
one gets anti, and they're going to try to
GBS.
knock him down. GBS falls down, and then they're going to be trying to focus down.
It's just sloth on the payload.
See, like they're going to be able to the Immortality Matrix comes out, and he's just going to fall here. That should be the fall that to Zarya. They're trying to do it again, but he can't really do anything, and they're going to cap this point.
They have just under a minute and a half to push it all the way to the end.
They should be able to do it. In my hopeful opinion, I hope they don't push it. Because,
Ollie picks up nobody with the tire. Looks like we have a nano blade coming up.
hopefully we should see an Nanoblade. That's something that must have.
Ollie switches over to the Sombra.
Ooh, he's trying to shut down whatever shenanigans on his team. We're killing them. More likely again, yes, he's coming or going up the air. He's gonna be like.
GBS hits a huge shatter. And Costanza gets a nanoed. Doesn't pick up anybody with the shatter.
But maybe what's he about here with this Nanoblade is trying to do something with that. And grab that thing on to Canada.
Jaharo tried to flank, but didn't go too well. Got slept.
Rank, they never said rank. Flanks were easy.
Ollie does pick up the kill on Pack and Cheese, but GBS does kill Costanza. Ollie's trying to flank again.
Flanks more likely to find all types of heroes in those play. Trying to push forward here. They have the application field, but Graviton is ready here. They could just use it. They toss it out, trying to get the Pugs out. Both Gravitons are
It was
traded.
almost a forced C9, but luckily Hunch Only was off his own world and he managed to touch.
Actually, Pugger.
Hunch Only picking up 3.
Blue Tide just seem to have this one in the bag. Not really having anybody to touch it, but they actually might be able to.
Costanza gets stuck at their spawn door and there was nobody to contest.
That's actually sad. No contest. You have to keep going. You have to go through this. 1 minute, 1 minute 13. It actually seems that Red Team in the end, with their disadvantage, have made themselves a slight 13-second advantage, even though the grand scheme of Overwatch, with how fastly move, that really is a much, which you know is principle, not the actual value of the same. So let's just get right into watching the world again. We're probably gonna see Sander Bunker and then do the attack again. That's gonna tilt like whoever's playing off the face of the earth. So we're just gonna see what happens here.
Looks like a Ryan Zarya bunker. Something I haven't seen very much.
Interesting.
And Ryan Zarya coming out from blue side.
Oh. Exactly. Hopefully we'll see something good.
Go on. Wait.
Oh, it looks like Wombo switched off the Bastion and went Reaper, a hero that we have not seen very much, like ever.
Maybe the Reaper is actually a pick that I don't think we've ever actually in Pugs really, because nobody really wants to play Reaper because it's genuinely just a terrible character.
I mean, Jaharo does pick up the kill onto McCanada. Wombo's just out in the front line, so is Sloth.
Try to push up. Try to do what they can, holding it down.
The blue team has 30 seconds left. Hopefully their Sombra can come just run in and touch the point at the last second. Which just looks like what they're planning to do.
Definitely. If she just touches that triggers that overtime unless they're actually actively checking for her, which I don't think Diva or like anybody in the class is. This is actually just gonna be relatively simple.
Costanza does get taken out, and Tater is the only force left on the point. But Hanj only is here, and McCanada. McCanada is taking a soft retreat. And now it's only Chewy left to attempt to contest. But he does not make it, and looks like...
It's gonna be a full hold. Route 3 is complete.
Let's see if Red Team can take this point.
That might be able to end this map as quickly as we possibly can. Blizzard World, as I said, pretty sleeper of a map. Why, Jeff? Why did you put this in? Yes, of course.
Yeah, they should have called it Artland because there are so many draws. Nobody likes my puns. That's a rip.
I didn't hear you. That's I've my headphone cut out. But you know, I'll say your pun was 10 out of 10 light.
Thanks.
All types of pleasure.
And blue team coming out again with Ryan Zarya.
Oh, what do you know? You know we do love us Ryan Zarya.
Looks like McCree and Farah.
Hopefully, let's just.
I don't think I've seen Pac play Ashe yet.
That's. I mean, he
Maybe
played.
once in the first little bit.
Yeah, but like recently, nah, he has actually played Ash, and he's really known for his Ash. He does love the character a lot. At first, I thought he was just an Ash one, but apparently, he actually does play like support. Weird. Huh. Let's see exactly what's going on. Got their mortality field early. This really that's good for the red side, but the red side gets picked. But then
Hanjo
blue side,
only takes out Pac and Cheese,
they're
but
even.
McCanada gets taken out.
They're even
Oh,
here, but fact that she gets res. Red team should be able to take this easily.
Jaharo takes out Hanjo only, and Chewie takes out Jaharo, and that is a win for the red team.
And that is going to get the both sides. This that was a fairly interesting match.
Chewie gets play using the trash skin.
I mean, yeah, that skin actually is really bad.
Yeah,
Anybody who thinks it's good, you're actually just bad alongside this skin. But
Chewie goes DPSing into the
yeah,
front line.
he's in your back line, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Not really. On the Canada Rage quit.
Did he actually?
Just kidding. No.
Oh my god.
He just left.
Lol. Oh, that's sad. And we're gonna be coming up on our last map, I'm pretty sure, for our stream today. On our OWP Pugs 3 already. So let's.
Are we actually gonna see Pugs Row?
We might actually see Pugs Row, but we just played Hybrids, and we actually might go to Rialto.
Yeah, true.
So let's just hope and see what we are able to do. We're gonna be drafting things up, and you can handle the draft, my good friend Lust.
We still need to do payload and 2CP.
We're never doing 2C. So we're actually just gonna do payload.
Good point.
Only one person picks 2CP and Pugs, and his name is me, and I'm not allowed to be second pick for a reason.
Nah, Chewie also picks Volskaya.
Okay, Chewie is also bad for being second. Chewie was also picking Paris when it came out, and we all hated that.
Looks like Rice and Sweets are gonna be our captains.
Our final captain has not really played that much, and hopefully they pick cheese and they will do it. We're not gonna have any type of complications.
Rice is taking Sloth.
Mm. Oh,
Sweets picks up Ronan.
of course, picked up his ex teammate and friend. Should be in very league. That's right.
Rice gets Marvel as well.
The play draft seems to be going rather slowly. We're getting Miss Marvel in here for our last pug. A new face. Not even created, but just probably what's going on. Pug. Should all be. And I'm gonna keep switching people out, seeing what they get for it. And I will be right back. Like, take over for a second. I must do something.
Alrighty then. Sweet's pick is next, so he already has a main tank, and Sweets is a support player. So he has a pretty wide open horizon on who he could pick. And he picks a Lua.
I'm sorry about that, young Mr. Light. I had to go deal with some water issues.
It's alright.
Alright.
And Rice gets Smurf Slayer.
Fuck.
There are still 4 free agents that have yet to be picked.
True. Hopefully they shall be picked for this last game. After all, it is there.
Is there a showcase that got replaced by Pugs?
Yes, because we did not have our free agent. I don't know. They might be busy because it is Easter. It is kind of bad.
Sweets does take Pack.
Oh
And
no,
Rice
really?
takes GBS.
He's building the dream. Actually, trust. So the last 3 pages do have to be of those Overwatch items.
All 3 of the free agents. Sweets takes Ollie, leaving only Hanjo only and Alvera.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna go to a payload map unless we're only gonna see 2 seasons.
Sweets picks Paris.
Did he pick Paris?
He picked Paris.
Oh, he got switched out for saying that. Oh, nothing's back in. Alright. This should be really good if we're actually gonna get a real map. Get Paris, so be it. Don't go to round 8. Yikes.
That's a yikes.
That's yikes. Remember, dog. Always remember. Don't cheat on your home. Message from your friendly Overwatch Pretenders caster. Alright, we're actually gonna go to Paris. Shocking. Let's start taking a look at what we're probably think that we're gonna be running. They might be running some type of bunker.
Yeah, bunker is really good on this map.
Yeah. But all in all, this game goes by fast. But not really mine.
Dive is really good for this map's attack, so let's see who people are going.
We probably will run into an ordinary from the normal.
Blue team is going bunker, and it looks like red team are going Ryan Zarya.
What would you know?
No way.
Well, it's had nothing left.
Looks like Ollie's gonna have to play a bit of Junkrat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Triple. Oh no, he switches over to the Ana, as they have a 3 healer bunker now.
I don't think that more longer of a team than a track. Well, that, as we see, was right into this first lap right here.
Looks like red team are retreating to go make a swap. Probably to dive. Yep, that's gonna be either triple DPS or dive.
I'm just watching you. We're trying to see what they're trying to figure out. Trying to see what they want to do to try to come through with this. Trying to attack and just do it.
Looks like they got a double main tank dive here with a Sombra. Hopefully looking to hack that bastion.
Hopefully, but if you're surrounded by people, you're probably not hacking it.
Yeah, it'll be hard for them to get through the choke. And Hunch only just decimates everybody on the red team. They may have to rethink their strategy to get through this. Ollie is pushed up a bit too far, but he has his concussion mines, so he can easily get back.
Yeah, he's just trying to do what he can, get the damage off it.
Rice hits the hack onto the Bastion, negating most of the blue team's DPS, but they were protected by the Immortality Field. And Smurf Slayer went to try and contest the point, but couldn't get a tick. And dies in the end.
Yeah. Going back at this. It's standard bunker composition. They're just sitting here, chilling, waiting for position. They want to get EMP as fast as they can so they can try and break this. They might actually be able to by the end of this, but they genuinely want to wait.
Yeah, the hit matrix goes down for the blue team.
And they're like, that's an easy one for the blue team if Bastion gets dispersed.
But it looks like it was a waste.
And they use mines to try to keep them up. And that probably
But that Baptiste is so useful with that Immortality Field.
Saving a lot of people's lives. But now the tire comes out from Quinn and he gets it onto the big hitter. And now the Bastion all comes out just for the BM, sending them his enemies to the Shadow Realm, banishing them to pretty there.
Rice only has a bit longer to farm up that EMP and see if they can get a clean fight win off of it.
You might put it up during the last fight, actually, if the last fight goes 90%. 96%. Sorry.
The blue team does have the Supercharger and the Lucio beat.
I mean, I expect nothing less, but then the pick comes out on the pack of cheese. That's really big. You can be just doing their best to hold, and they get caught side of the giant.
Both DPS are down for the blue side. They may actually be able to hold this.
But I don't.
Yep.
Die.
With just a little bit of time left on the clock, red team does have first point. But now it's going to get hard to get through the second point defense. Looks like they're running a triple DPS.
That's that very common. No, I would have deadly.
Rice looking for the hack onto this Baptiste. Maybe trying to farm some ult charge.
So like, I'm like leaving this to you for a minute.
Alright, yeah.
With me?
GBS fires his bomb, but kills nobody. Oh, but GBS does pick up 2. Hanjo only gets hacked by Rice, and Ollie is popping his Riptire. Ollie finds Sloth. Ronin desperately trying to contest this. It looks like blue will hold, because Lua picks up 3 on red team's way out. Oh, 4. Red used almost all of their ults that fight. And now, blue team is going to have 4 ults. Whilst red team only has 1. But Smurf Slayer does find a pick onto Lua. Hanj only uses his ult, kills 2, and Lua kills Sloth. Alvera finds Pack and Cheese's head. And blue wins this fight using like 2 ults. Alvera does have that dragon, and blue team needs to be aware of that. But they have Visor and Beach. Looks like GBS is trying to go for the 1v1 against Lua. While the rest of the team is following him. GBS does win that one. And is going to try and swing on to point. Ronin dives in by himself. Gets out alive. Lua pops Visor. Picks up Rice. Sloth dies to Ronin, flying through the air. And this is a convincing win for blue. I have a feeling Ronin is gonna minefield the door to prevent any of red team from getting in. GBS desperately trying to get back to the point in time. He is gonna make it. Oh, I know, he got sidetracked. He's gonna get on the point. Sloth gets on just in time. Both hamsters use their ults. Hanj only pops his. Kills with Marvel. And GBS picking up both supports with his minefield. Rice popping Blade. And Ronin finds two. Looks like this is gonna be the win for blue side.
I've got you in my sights.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Red might try the same strategy of running bunker on first point.
Ready for battle.
And red team is gonna come out with not the same bunker, but definitely a bunker. With Bastion and Torb.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Blue team deciding to run a Bastion. Oh, Bastion switched to Junkrat. Looks like this is going to be a ball comp coming out from the blue time side. Ronin goes and draws everybody back to the point. Ollie getting dangerously low. Lua takes out Rice, but GBS takes out Sweets. Ronin with a huge knockoff. That's gonna scatter red team pretty hard. Hanj only picks up a kill on Sloth. There are still no ultimates on the field. But red is gonna hold. But we don't know for Smurf Slayer picking up 2 kills. 3. A Baptiste down on both sides. Ronan is behind them, though. Let's see what he's gonna plan. He might roll into them in minefield. Ronan gets slept and taken down quickly by the red team. And Smurf Slayer picks up Sweets. Lua is behind, probably going for the sneaky EMP. Blue team is waiting quite a bit to go in. Alvera pops his ult. And Ronan completely misses the slam. Goes to touch point. Smurf Slayer gets frozen mid-ult. Killed. Big EMP coming up from Lua. And there's gonna be Bob. Pack picking up 2. Hanjo only picking up 1. And Ronan destroying the supercharger. Blue team is probably going to try and snowball this. But it looks like they're too late. Red team is already set up. And Sweets goes in a bit too far and unfortunately dies. Lua trying to farm ult charge off that Hammond, but is now going sneaky mode and trying to get behind. Ron gets hooked, but is able to get out. Ron ascends directly onto the turret, gets slept. Ronan and Sweets were killed. Ollie falls, and the sides are kinda even. But Red is gonna pick up the kills in the end and win this fight. Ron waiting at the door, waiting for his team to come back. Lua is behind them with the EMP. Lua's EMP gets all 6. And Sweets uses his Blizzard. And Blue team will take home the victory in this map. Well played by both sides. And play of the game is Hanj only on the Bastion. Picking up 3. Right. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of the stream, but thank you guys for watching. Remember to, follow us on Twitter. Oh yeah, and Twitch.